He'll take care of you, you know. He'll send people. He'll send the right person to just keep you company. And that's how God works. Like he'll put the right people in front of you. He'll put the right situation. He'll put the right words that someone can share with you. And that's how he answers you. Or he might appear to you. You know, he appeared to you already. That's amazing. He hasn't done that to me, but I wish he would. That'd be cool.
I used to see things all the time when I was younger.
Yeah.
People who passed.
They're definitely gifts.
And they always looked so lonely. I was missing from them. It was a very deep sadness. Like you can just see it, and it was like a whole of their face. You can see in their eyes. They were just so sad. This man was killed in a car accident. The car was fixed. My mom didn't know. She bought it. I was probably in about first grade. I went to the garage to get something, and I'd see him sitting in the passenger seat of the car, just staring out the windshield. So sad. We were close to him. Hair was white, sitting wispy. His face was wrinkled. His eyelids sagged and drooped, and he just looked sad. He was old. He just looked lonely. Saw him again a few days later. He was laying across the back seat, his arm folded behind his head. He looked so sad. I told my mom when she sold the car, she freaked out.
Oh, well. Yeah, I would kind of freak out too.
I would just open the door and turn the light, and there he was. And I would stand there in the garage and just look at him. And then I would turn off the light and go back in the house, and I'd tell my mom about it. Saw a woman. She was hit by a car and killed with a child. She was with a child. Where me and my parents are driving down the street, and I see her just on the sidewalk walking. She looks sad too. I told my mom. I was like, there's nobody there. A few days later in the news, like, you know, we hear, like, you know, the next day or whatever, we hear, like, the news has said, like, some woman was killed in a hit and run, and she was pregnant, and she was Hispanic, blah, blah, and they have a picture. We have information about the hit and run driver, you know, contact this number or whatever. I was like, Mom, that's the lady that I saw. She too looks sad. Sometimes I feel sad like them.
It's a time for everything. There's a time to be sad, and there's a time to rejoice. You know, there's like the seasons, you know, but I don't think death is a sad thing per se. I think we're passing by. God has an amazing thing waiting for us, you know. And
If there's a heaven and there's a hell, why are people walking around looking so sad?
that I do not know.
This little girl used to come play with me, and she too was lonely. She was probably around 6 or 7. She would play nights, and she would giggle and laugh, and I can tell she was lonely too. I really hurt her when I never actually saw her. But she would always try and get me to like play like games with her where she'd play like tell my name and then I come look and she'd be in like another place. She'd be like, and I would go over there and she'd be over there and kind of like hide and go seek.
Mm-hmm.